everybody. Okay, woohoo! Alright, now, you're gonna see how animated I get when I lay myself up, okay? And when I say edge of my seat, I mean edge of my seat, didn't want to move, didn't want to do anything, because I was scared I was gonna miss something. This is how good Bold is as of late. Whew. Okay, so, to catch everybody up, we got two cheaters in our midst. Jacqueline Macinnes as Steffi, who's married to Dr. Finn. And then storyline number 2, conjoined with that, is Lawrence St. Victor as Carter, cheated with Steffi on his wife Daphne. But Daphne cannot have kids. And I've talked about this ad nauseum, not talking about it anymore until something changes. Okay? She decides to up and leave and threatens to go to another country, France. Then she says she had to change her heart and she couldn't get on the plane, so then she comes in the door after Carter has cheated with Steffi and says, "Please take me back. I didn't mean to leave. I'm just scared." So you leave. Okay. Then she's trying to do an about face today and say that, well, I don't want to give up on us and I want to have kids and I'm open to other alternatives. Why weren't you open to other alternatives last week, woman? Okay, storyline number 2. Like I said, conjoined with the storyline I just told you, because the other affair partner was Steffi. Now, you may ask, why would Steffi cheat? She's married to the most wonderful man on the planet, apparently, right? Well, he's not so wonderful because he brought his mother, biological mother, Sheila Carter, to Monaco, okay, their special place. And when Steffi saw Sheila on the beach, under the beach towel, with her 8 toes, she lost her mind and said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm done," and throws the ring at him. So then she bolts and goes back to LA. And the doctor husband doesn't leave right behind her, thinks that she's still there, so search high, low, everywhere for this woman. Then he finally gets on a plane, and guess what? Steffi and Carter had done the done. Okay? Okay. Then she takes a shower at her house, and she pops in the shower. Then today, she looks like she's been crying so much her eyes are shut. Okay? I thought she was asleep. Okay, turns out she's crying, or you're supposed to believe she's crying so much because of all the guilt she feels for cheating with Carter, right? Although Finn has no clue. Finn thinks she's so emotional after what he's done to her, apparently. What the? Have we entered an alternate universe here? What the have you done to her? Okay, maybe you backed your mother, but your mother has shown that she's a different person now and not the same Sheila Carter before. So what the? So you know what's going to happen. One person is going to tell. Okay, if I had to take bets, I would say that Steffi is going to break and tell Finn what happened. Because she said already the ending scene was, "I have to tell you something." And then close. So I'm like, she's going to tell it. But I don't know. So then I don't know when Carter's going to break. Because Carter, okay, I have to do a little backstory here. The thing you don't know about Carter is he's a very loyal all the good things about a guy, and he wouldn't lie to somebody. And if he did lie to somebody, he's the kind of guy that would eat him alive from the inside. So he's not too good on the keeping secrets, and he's not too good on the keeping lies. He's not too good at the lying. He doesn't lie in the first place. So, okay, here's my train of thought. If he lies, Carter. If he lies, he can't keep it in. And if he lies, he feels like extra amounts of guilt. So he has to tell the truth, like immediately. So one of the two of them is going to break. And then kaput city. Or, like I said yesterday, kaboom. But it's going to be the kaboom heard around the world, man. I'm telling you. Okay, now, to shift gears from that, because that's a big cluster F. But we have Electra and Dylan and Katie and Crew, or Will. Sorry, sometimes I call him Crew Morrow, sometimes I call him Will. Same person. Okay, now, what made me happy today was I was sitting here just waiting, and I got to see shirtless Crew Morrow today. So today's a good day. Okay. So then we have Katie enter, Heather Tom, the great, wonderful Heather Tom. Woo, give it up. Like I said before, she better win the Emmy for this year, but that's another thing entirely. Okay. Now, she's trying to be the mama bear, trying to protect Will here. Okay. So she's saying that, well, Dylan says she followed Ion Fashion and she's been following us for years. And she never told you any of that stuff, did she? And he's like, no. And he wants to be all naive and sweet and like believe in the best in this girl. But she's like, well, I know you see a fun girl, but I see opportunist. And I'm like, all right, I can see that. And then on the other side, Electra, of course, wants Dylan to quit her job at Forrester again. And Dylan just lays it out and says, I can't because I can't make it on just what I make it bikini with Deacon, And then Electra turns it on her and says, oh, that's just like you, making it all about you again. Leave the girl alone. Okay, you, girl, are getting on my last nerve. And leave the girl alone. What has she done to you? Okay, if there's something to uncover, I'm sure we'll uncover it. Otherwise, leave her alone. So, I'm really invested in what happens with, of course, the whole Steffi, and I guess they would call it a quadrangle at this point. The Steffi, Finn, Carter, Daphne thing. And then I'm most excited for the thing with Dylan to find out the truth or whatever. But hold on to your calendar because I told you that Kelly Sullivan is going to play her mother, but she's not going to make her first appearance until September. Or wait a second. August 27th, which is next week. You know what I meant. August 27th. Next Thursday. Mark it. Red. Kelly Sullivan. Dylan's mama. She's coming. So let's see what happens there. Yeah. But to say I'm excited would be the understatement of the year. All right. Bye, everybody.